Good day everyone, welcome to episode 10 of the EVE Online Iron Man series. In today's episodes we're going to look at our third week of our challenge. And we're going to be doing it a little bit different. I want to try something else for our weekly review. We're going to be basing it into a couple of chapters. First one is going to be our balance changes compared to last week. The ore we mined this week. We're going to take a look at our PI. We're going to look at the status of our mission running. We're going to take a look at the faction drops that we got last week. And we're going to take a look at our losses and possible kills. And lastly, we're going to take a look at any other changes that might have occurred. So, let's go to our first topic of our balance changes. At the time of recording, our total net worth is an estimated 2,340,348,970 ISK, which is shifted into three topics: our wallet balance, our combined assets estimated value, and our Plex value. Our wallet balance is currently sitting at 158,205,747 ISK. Our combined asset estimated value is 1,212,734,067 ISK. Our Plex estimated value is 969,409,154 ISK, which from last week, where we were valued at 1,258,462,410 ISK, which is a net positive gain from last week of 1,081,886,560 ISK. So we've gained almost double from last week, which we'll be showing you all now as to what has happened. First up, our ore mined of the last week. And we are at our mining ledger. So let's have a look at what we have been mining for the last week. So as you can see, we have been mining a lot of Veldspar and Scordite. We're looking at our Veldspar is 813,397 units of Veldspar 3rd grade. Then, secondly, is our Scordite grade 3 at 765,640. Then 185,423 Scordite 2nd grade. And normal Scordite at 53,333. After that, we are looking at our Kernite, which we have mined 33,330. We have mined 15,252 Plagio class 3rd grade and 7,605 Plagio class 2nd grade, and we've mined 1,000 Lucinium, which we managed to find in the border side, which is actually giving us a really nice influx of Megasite. And that's what we have been mining for the last week. Next one up is our PI. We now have 3 planets from which we're doing PI. We still have a plasma planet in which we are producing our transmitters, which I've collected just a moment ago. We still have our mechanical parts that we're producing in Hackerin 2. And I earlier today decided to get our 3rd planet going, which we have set in Cat, which is our main home system right now on a lava planet, in which we're going to be producing consumer electronics. So in the last week, with mostly daily cycles, we have made 1,170 mechanical parts, 1,065 transmitters, and an assortment of level 1 materials, I decided to collect them since we will be using them for other things as well, and they are needed in some industry parts as well. So, the total estimated value on our first week of PI is 32.5 million ISK. Next one up is the status of our mission running. I have been running missions for the Galante Federation, more specifically the Federal Intelligence Office. As at the time of the recording, our current standing is 3.65 with the Federal Intelligence Office, which allows us to actually unlock level 3 agents, which we have been running a few of already, since in our production system and station there is actually a level 3 agent that we have been running missions for. And it's becoming really helpful since with level 3 missions you start getting bigger enemies on the regular, which give better items to salvage. And yeah, we've also been gaining a lot of loyalty points, but we have been spending these actually on, let me just scroll down a bit, mainly these implants. I've been slowly working getting a set of implants. Right now we are sitting at 3 implants, which are already improving our skill trading. The basic ones that we have are +3, and this beta one that we actually got from a mission is a +2. So we're slowly working our way up there and getting ourselves a full set of basic implants. Next up are our faction drops from all the escalations and combat sites that we have found. These are all of the faction drops we have received so far from either exploration, receiving faction spawns, or scanning down combat sites and finding them. We actually managed to find a covert ops research site from where we actually managed to get this mid-grade ascendancy beta blueprint combined with 30 shattered Villard wheels. I'm actually not sure how much this is worth. It's not worth too much, but it's a nice find of something we might build in the future. We also got these Atavums, which I don't think I will be using, but it's a good amount of ISK. These composites, which we might use later on. A ligature integrated analyzer blueprint, which could be a nice extra if we manage to build it. I'm more excited about these two, the medium ancillary armor repairer and the large ancillary shield booster, since these will be really good for PvP. As for other spawns, like a lot of this ammo that I have here actually came from the faction spawns and some from the escalations. And yeah, those are not worth too much, but they might be good for PvP. Our drones, we had a couple of drone faction spawns and sites that we found, but no good loot other than these fluids and synaptic relay wirings. But now for the actual main value, we have been running mostly the 4 out of 10 Serpentis narcotic warehouse, and we have been getting some really good loot from them. Like, these are not worth too much, but then we get to this multi-spectrum coating worth an estimated 257 million ISK, which was a really good find. Then we have the P-type thermal coating, which is an estimated 3.2 million. Now we have an explosive coating practically worth nothing. An A-type small armor repairer worth 28.2 million. 2 Corellum C-type medium armor repairs, which I got from... I always forget the name. It was something with a Phi outpost. One moment, I have it right here. The Serpentis Phi outpost is where I got these from. From a faction spawn, I managed to get a Shadow Serpentis small armor repairer. We also got a Corellum C-type multi-spectrum energized membrane worth almost 67 million ISK. A Shadow Serpentis thermal energized membrane is worth 257,000. This one was actually from, that I remember, the last week, which is 82.4 million. And a Corellum C-type 10MN afterburner worth 95.1. A Corelli B-type small remote armor repairer worth 41 million. A Shadow Serpentis sensor booster worth 57.6 million. A Shadow Serpentis small plasma smart bomb worth 19.2 million. And a Shadow Serpentis stasis webifier, which is worth 56.8 million ISK. Which is combined right now almost 880 million ISK that we have gained in these last few weeks. I haven't sold most of them yet, since I'm not quite sure where I want to take them. If I want to take them up to Jita or the Dixie to sell. But we're going to be doing stuff with them, since we kind of need the ISK to get blueprints or other things necessary for progress. Next up are our kills and losses. We will start it off with basically there's only been a single loss over the last week, and it's our first PvP loss on this account. I was working on an escalation site, and it had to take me one jump through low sec. I checked the system on the map. It said it had an average of one person in space for the last half hour. No kills for the last hour. And I thought I could get through it. Did not check. Went in with the Vexer, and the one guy that was in there was on the gate camping. He locked me up, started shooting at me. I tried to get back to the station, or not the station, the gate. Got really close, up to like 3.5 kilometers away from the station. I keep saying station, but I mean the gate. And I blew up. So, that's our first loss. That's a PvP loss. Next up are our other changes over the last week. So, from last week, we have mainly been working on getting our metallurgy to level 5, which we have managed to get, and reprocessing efficiency to level 5. We also got a couple of skill levels into social, so we could get better towards mission running. We also had to spend some skill points for the first Epic Arc mission that we did. The main thing that we also got is thermodynamics, which I got the first level, because it will allow us to overheat our modules. Because I think we would have lived if I managed to overheat the modules and burn back to the gate. Because it was close, really close. Other things we also got are metallurgy to level 5. And we started getting our scrap metal processing, which we have gotten to level 3. And right now, we are working on connections level 2 and locations level 2 to get a bit better standings and payout. After that, we're going to be working on Power Grid Management 5 and Science 5. Because what I want to do is, actually it will be easy to show here. I want to start working on getting a mobile tractor unit for mainly salvaging to speed everything up. To be able to build these, we will need science level 5 and power grid management level 5. And then laser physics and high energy physics, which are two very expensive skill books, each an estimated 19.5 million ISK from the looks of it. Will be cheaper if you buy them on the market itself, which we will possibly do to save a bit of ISK. And then we're going to start our work on getting a mobile tractor unit, because with the upcoming, likely we will be expanding into the battle cruiser, and at that point you just don't want to run around and going rack to rack and salvage that way. You just want to get it all bunched up together. And yeah, second thing, the major change is our corporation now has its first office, which is actually back in Omar, the Federal Intelligence Office Assembly Plant, which is gonna cost us an estimated 984,682 ISK, which has to be paid every 30 days. Mainly, it's going to be useful to sort things out once we get some people in here. The corporation still has only just me in it. There have been no applications yet, and I have not really done any recruiting myself. If you are interested in joining the journey, you can join Netherforge Industries. We are a public corporation. The only thing we have is a 5% ISK tax, which is going to be used for paying our bills, getting other things done for the corporation. It's all staying inside of the corporation pretty much. We also have a bit of a description now, and it takes us right up to our next topic, which is we also now have our own public channel. So that is called Netherforge Public, which everyone will be able to join. I will be putting basically some updates in here, like when the next video is going to be, or possibly even events. And if you just want to hang out, talk with me or others, you can join the Netherforge Public channel, and that's where I will also be hanging out often. So that's actually it for this week's summary. Next episode is going to be on Wednesday again. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Fly safe, and goodbye.